I must confess that this is my least favorite of all the healing stories of Jesus, even though it is one of the most dramatic. Unlike many of the people whom Jesus heals, this man does not have a physical disability. He is not lame or blind. He has not been bleeding for his whole lifetime. He is what we would most likely call insane. His neighbors consider him to be possessed by demons and have ostracized him. We are told that he is without clothing and often shackled. When he breaks free, he lives in caves. This particular affliction is even more isolating than some of the others that we see in the healing stories. It is a graphic image of the marginalized. My difficulty with the story is the fate of the pigs, a very 21st century difficult and not really relevant in the context of the story, but I wish Jesus had not sent the demons into the pigs who then jumped into the sea. I have happy memories of pigs, and I really like them. My children had a friend with a pet pig, and he was adorable and cuddly, and then there's Wilbur from Charlotte's Web. So every time I confront this story, I have to remind myself that the pigs are not the point for the original audience, though they were certainly important to their owners. It is no wonder that the people of the city asked Jesus to leave town. He may have destroyed the entire annual economy in this one act, but that's not really the point of the story either. What then do I need to glean from this account? First, I think the geography is important. The story is taking place in a largely Gentile location. The fact that they are raising pigs is a big hint. Pigs are unclean according to Jewish dietary laws, but the storyteller notes that we are not in Galilee, but opposite to it, in other words, out of the land of the Jews. Thus, it is likely that the sufferer is himself a Gentile, and this is another example of the ministry of Jesus extending beyond the children of Israel. Then, both the sufferer and the townspeople are afraid of the power of Jesus. The sufferer, upon seeing Jesus, immediately cries out, "Do not torment me." He is afraid of what losing the demons may do to him. One commentary I read suggests that he is like someone who needs to break a habit but isn't quite ready. Lord, free me from sin, but not quite yet. It's an interesting thought, but I'm not sure that that's the most important idea either. I think the Gentile identity of the healed and the reaction of his community to the healing and Jesus' final words to him are the most important parts of this story. That he is a Gentile would automatically isolate him from any community of devout Jews, but he has been ostracized by his own people. Their treatment of him suggests that they do not see him as fully human. He is a very dramatic example of Jesus' concern for all people who are marginalized. Then, instead of being happy to see him healed, his community wants the person who has the power to heal to go away. They are afraid of that power. It makes them uncomfortable. Perhaps they are uncomfortable with the idea of reintegrating the pariah into that community. Perhaps they are wondering if the healing will last, whether it is safe to have him in their homes. Perhaps they are angry at the loss of their pigs. I wonder if we are not all like them on some level. If we know someone who has struggled with any kind of addiction and claims rehabilitation, do we not shy away from them, not quite sure if they are healed, not quite trusting the power which has healed them? Jesus does not try to argue with them. He gets in the boat and goes away. And the man who has been healed wants to go with him. Maybe he's not looking forward to his reintegration into the community. Maybe he wonders if he will be accepted or how he will live. But Jesus sends him back to his own people with a specific commandment: return to your home and declare how much God has done for you. Perhaps this man is the first apostle to the Gentiles, another indication that the healing message of the Christ is for the whole world. But to me, this instruction is the heart of the story. Bishop Dixon used to say, It is not enough to bring the casserole and to sit with the grieving. You must tell them who sent you. These are Jesus' instructions to the healed demoniac, and I think they are Jesus' instructions to us. I think it is easy to talk about one's faith with others who share it. It's comfortable. But I think it is not easy to talk about our faith with people who do not share it, people who may equate it with imagination or worse, as a form of insanity. And yet, I think we are called to do so.